What is good? It is I, main protagonist, and I'm here back with my best Titans co-host, Monty.
Hello.
We are here today to talk about Titans Season 2, Episode 4? 4, named Aqualad. Now, this episode to me, it was really exciting. Now, I know everyone knows, if you're a fan of the channel, if you've been watching my previous videos, you know I don't like backstories. But I feel like this is more like an origin, or like it's a different kind of flashback. Like, it's something I didn't know. Now, if I already seen it and then they flashback to it, I'll get mad. But this is something that we never knew. This is telling us more about the story. So I loved this episode. Completely loved it. Everything about it except for the ending. It made me mad. I'm not going to talk about it right now because we can talk about it later on in the video. But I like this episode a lot. That's my overall thoughts. It was fire, and I can't wait for the next one. I'm more hyped than I was before. The last episode, I wasn't all that hyped for it, but this episode, yeah, I loved it a lot. It was the acting was so good. It was so like real people. I love that so much. It was so good. That's my overall thoughts.
I'm gonna say I really liked it. I gotta watch it one more time to see how much if I still like it. But yeah, I really like that the entire episode was it's a flashback. And definitely, I'll say I liked it. Just as a general thought.
General?
Yeah.
Like that general?
Yeah, like a general thought.
Alright. So now we're going to talk about a specific scene that we liked in this said episode. And I think the scene that I liked the most would have to be... I liked most of the scenes that involved Aqualad / Garth. In this episode, he was really exciting to me. His whole dynamic with the team, his attitude, how his actor was so good, bro. I liked his actor so much. But his whole, all his lines, how he was portrayed was very good and unique. And it was a fresh thing for the team because everything else previously was super dark. And it was like a sign of light. Like, this is a real comic book DC comic book series. I loved it. It was great. And I love him. That he was the highlight of this episode to me. And his whole everybody on the team of the old Titans, chemistry with him was so great to me. That was what I liked in this episode.
Yeah, I definitely well, I'll piggyback on one thing you said. I didn't think about it until you said it, but yeah, I like the how in comparison to the rest of the show, it seems more lighter, darker. I think it's kind of maybe in a way showing how things used to be before dark times or before.
And that's all gritty and gloomy.
Before what happened in the episode, with Aqualad. So yeah, it seemed they're dynamic, and it just felt like a group of young Titans, young teen Titans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It felt, you know what I'm saying? I felt like you're seeing
people our age, how they interacted.
Yeah, you're actually seeing them at their peak in a way, seeing them as a team, seeing them what
happy.
Team yeah, actually seeing what the team look like. What does the Titans team look like in a complete team?
Yeah, the funny part is the first thing we saw was somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
Birthdays are normally whoopee, woo, happy birthday.
Yeah, definitely. Another thing I liked was at the beginning when you first see Deathstroke in action with the little montage of him.
That was good.
I like the music, way it seemed upbeat. It's just I really liked it. And
it was him. It was Deathstroke.
Yeah.
No one even knew what was going on.
Definitely, it's just
they just getting murdered. And that was and how this is a hardcore show, they can show that stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
If somebody gets shot in the head and then somebody gets stabbed to the chest, they have so much potential that they could do with these characters. Definitely. And I loved it. As long as the CGI isn't used up to the top tier, they could do so much. Their choreograph is so good. That's why using Deathstroke is a very good idea. But now we're going to go on to what we disliked in the episode. And it wasn't that many dislikes for me, but I can say that I did not like how this episode showed Donna Troy a little itsy bitsy too weak for me. Like we all know how freaking the demigod Donna Troy basically is, how powerful she is. But in this episode, it just felt like she didn't do much. And like I don't know if that's because of budget, but she's supposed to be like the freaking top tier freaking tank of the group. That's what I thought. Yeah, the powerhouse of the
That's a good
group.
word too, tank. That's a good word.
But dang, they just act like she didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah, because you never know. You know I mean, second or third episode where she like does what her against Doctor like kind of shit is the super speed little thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Why don't you use that all the time?
Like,
Dang.
you know what I'm saying? It's a dodge, it's attacks and hit. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of piggyback because it's also one of my, I wouldn't say dislike, but one of my little nitpicks. Kind of like, you know, just that whole choreographed fight. It's like I feel like if she has all these abilities, physical, but I feel like she could definitely. I feel like it should have been choreographed better than her just sitting in the back.
Yeah, she was just standing there,
like,
bro.
I feel like if they had the budget or the choreography, I feel like it's like a comic book or an animated show. I know it's live action, it's like limitations, but I feel like she would probably take the charge, you know, use her speed to dodge his attacks, and then
Where's her braces?
take them off.
She had her outfit on.
And I also made that comment here. I was like, wow, it's weird that Aqualad was the one doing the little.
Yeah, Aqualad was doing the pose, blocking the light. I'm like, Donna, what are you doing? This is your freaking your trainer should have taught you how to block like this. But no, she stood in the back and let her knight in shining armor save the day. And I don't mind Aqualad being like OP. I don't mind him being like overpowered or like the tank of the group too. Yeah, I like their I should have talked about that in my life, but it was still the same. The chemistry between Donna Troy and Garth. Oh my god, that was so good, bro. Yeah. Like it was so adorable. Like you could actually see that happening in real life.
Yeah. Also, I'll piggyback on that too. I like the chemistry between him and Hank. So like we'll see her before.
Yeah, like bro, like they were like bros. And then we got to see back in the day how a freaking Dick Grayson, Robin, and Dove were a thing. They were a couple back then. And we got to see a little bit of how that was. And everybody was so happy. So I don't even know what happened in between all that. But besides the points of our dislike, and we were ranting about stuff we did like, we're going to talk about specifically about Garth Aqualad in this episode. And I loved him, period. But to be in more detail, he was the highlight of this episode. Of course, it was named after him, but every scene was about him. Even in the fight with Dr. Light, he was doing the most heavy lifting. He was blocking the light when Donna should have did it. He has aquakinesis, which they tried to show a lot in this episode, but it wasn't. I guess it was more realistic. It was okay, it was okay. It was good for what they could do.
It's not expected from the show.
Yeah, but with Garth, I just think his overall character was so good. That's why I'm so mad about the ending of this episode. Because they took my man away. But I'm going to talk about that later. But Garth is a cool character. I liked his outfit. Man, bro, I'm going to talk about that later. He's got a good outfit. He looks good in it. His actor is amazing. How he's portrayed and how he was written is very good and spot on. I liked everything about him. That's my opinion about Garth, and I wish I could see more about him. Maybe they'll have some more flashbacks. I just want to see him.
Yeah, I definitely agree with everything you said. I definitely will agree. So not much to say about my end, but you know, I was definitely power-wise. I wish I can see more of him, just to see more of his. Yeah,
they didn't show his super strength back.
If he had strength, or
he had to. And that lantern, he's blocking that light.
Yeah, strength.
He's durable.
See more durability, or I wish you could have seen like underwater or something like that.
Yeah, they talked about how her and Donna was like underwater and stuff. Yeah. I guess because she can. I don't even know if she can.
Oh yeah. Also, one thing I wanted to happen didn't happen. I mentioned this before. I think it was off camera, but I think because the actor who plays Hank also played Aquaman in Smallville. So maybe that's why they have such a good chemistry. I think that's kind of
pretty funny.
I think I kind of want like a more direct reference of. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he used to be... Maybe they did. I have to rewatch it. Maybe they did. But, reference that, okay, he used to be Aquaman, stuff like that. And I didn't get along and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. But
I
the thing is, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I liked him when he was in Smallville.
Yeah, because they displayed his powers real good.
Ooh, that budget was great. Yeah. I'm not talking about the show's budget, but continue.
Yeah, like showing him underwater, showing how fast he can be underwater, and his hydro wall, like he can do that, just go
like doing a freaking Rasengan in the water.
Yeah, and it's right, like he off the crap when Clark was underwater, just even
underwater, he was getting beat up. But any more thoughts on Garth?
Are we gonna go into the bullet thing, or is that a different section?
We're going on our overall thoughts. Well, yeah. So yeah, other thoughts.
Yeah.
We're about to talk about a theory that we thought about. So now we can talk about that ending. At the end of this episode, first of all, Donna was talking about leaving the team. Like, she had 6 months to stay with the team, but this girl was so nervous around Aqualad and like wanted to go home to Themyscira that she wanted to leave earlier. So she talked to her little commander, I guess, for Themyscira, and was like, hey, when can we leave? I want to leave. And she was like, oh, in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks passed. And then Aqualad, freaking Garth, was like, hey, do you want to go get some food? And it's okay. We're going just as friends. Hank's coming too. And she just kissed the man. And they went and used their superpowers to good use in the Garth's room. And Garth was happy and relieved, thinking that they're going to be together. And this girl dipped. This girl hit and left. Literally did the little okie doke on him.
Right.
And he didn't even know it. And so at the end, Garth finds her and was like, be with me. And she's like, I want to be with you. And they got together. It was a sweet moment. I was so happy. And then somebody had to ruin it. Deathstroke came out of nowhere, shot a bullet at their direction. Okay, now this is where the theory comes in. So, Deathstroke kills, as we can see, I guess. We didn't really see a burial.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to say completely, but we saw Aqualad get shot in the chest with the bullet from Deathstroke. So, Monty had this complaint about it. He was going to talk about this in his dislikes until I talked about it. That he doesn't understand why Aqualad was like blocking light and stuff, and he's supposed to be superpowered. Is that but a bullet pierced his chest and killed him? But I was thinking, well, if Deathstroke was in this area with these two Amazons, one being Donna Troy, being basically half a god, was there, and then Aqualad, that means he was planning on killing one of them. One of them was the target. We're not sure who was the target, but I'm thinking it wasn't Garth. I'm actually thinking that it was supposed to be Donna that was supposed to get targeted and killed. And you know Deathstroke, he'll be on his A game when he's sent to kill somebody. So I'm pretty sure he's not a goofy. So he's going there with some heat. So most likely that bullet was meant for somebody with the durability to take regular bullets. So since Aqualad might not be as durable as Donna, so it pierced his skin and killed him. It's either less than Donna or equal to Donna's durability. So he got shot since he was around her, and you know he got the hit besides Donna. So that's what my theory is. That was meant for somebody else, so that's why he got hurt. And the bullet was meant for a superpowered being with durability, so it pierced his skin. I know I said all the theory. Do you have anything to piggyback?
That's good, because there's nothing else I can say. But yeah, piggyback definitely. I just that's why at first so he must not be that durable if the bullet went through him that well. You know when I thought about it, okay, maybe it's a special bullet. Yeah. Because whether it was for Donna or Jillian, the advisor or whatever, they're Amazons or whatever. They're enhanced people, so
very durable.
They're gonna be durable. So and like I said, that's
blessed by the gods. Yeah, he's not an idiot.
He's not stupid. So you come prepared for that. So I'm thinking it was for one of them, but it was actually a special bullet. So maybe that's why it took out Aqualad so bad, because he did block the light attacks. So
so sad. I wanted to see more of Garth. They gave him a whole outfit. Why'd he have to die? That's stupid. But I'm sorry. I'm just mad because he was going to be my favorite character after Dick Grayson. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Also, another thought, not related to Garth, what kind of is, but it includes him. But do you think so? This was the official lineup of the Old Titans? Because I know they mentioned Roy Harper. Like, do you think that?
I don't think so. Either this is the original lineup, because remember it said 5 years ago.
Yeah.
They could have had more members in the middle of those 5 years.
True. That's what I'm saying. That's good speculation, because remember you pointed out maybe 7.
Yeah.
So, like I said, that's good. Maybe that's how they started.
And we know Roy Harper exists in this world.
So maybe he added on later, or I don't know.
So we don't know nothing.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe Kid. Maybe Wally. But before we end this video, we want to talk about a speculation of the exact ending of this episode, what's going to happen in the next episode. So at the end of this episode, we see Jericho, aka the son of Deathstroke. They haven't said that in the show yet, but we know from being comic book fans and knowing about Deathstroke and stuff that Jericho is the son of Deathstroke. So at the end, he's in this little music shop, and he's looking at records and stuff. And then Dick Grayson comes out of nowhere and be like, "Oh, you found that record? Man, I'll trade you for this record." And it was a deal. And so he was being friends with him. But this is after the fact that they find out that Deathstroke is the one that killed Aqualad. And they are ready to avenge his death and find the person that killed him and hunt him down. They were bloodthirsty. So Dove telling Dick to be like, be the Batman, and he looking into his eyes and be like, man, he about to find something. So Jericho is found by Dick, and I think it's a plot. He's just getting close to Jericho so he can get to Deathstroke, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but this is getting dark. Like, if he's doing some off the wall stuff that's not Batman like, I don't know what's gonna happen. But if he's like just getting in close so he can get close to Deathstroke, then that's cool. But this next episode, if they're continuing this flashback, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Exactly. Is it gonna be? Yeah, because I think I read a little synopsis of next week's episode, which is titled Deathstroke.
So it could be a continuation, technically.
And also
it could be a both. It could be finishing
the next episode name is also really interesting.
The one after that?
Yeah, but the synopsis for next week is, with the team thrown into upheaval, Dick and the rest vow to do everything in their power to save Jason Todd's life. Guards guilt over Jason's kidnapping complicates the mission to save the fellow Titan. Rachel's dark secret continues to gnaw her. So maybe both. See the past or continuing.
And then so the first half might be the finishing of the flashback, and then the second half of the episode is going to go back to present time, and they're actually going to go find Jason Todd and save him. But then also Rachel freaking gets exposed with her dark little secret.
Yeah. But like I said, the next episode after that, the 6th episode, that titled Connor. So
woo! Y'all know that I'm going to be excited for that episode.
Hopefully we get a teaser from that next week.
I don't care what's going to happen. As long as Superboy is coming up, I'm going to be watching this series with y'all and with my friend Monty here until the series ends. Connor will be in the Titans. Period. You better see Wally West too. But we're gonna wrap this up. You have any more thoughts about the episode?
No, that's pretty much it, actually.
All right. This was a good episode. I liked it a lot. Monty liked it a lot. Hope you liked it. Hope you liked this review. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and we'll see you in the next review. Peace.